Hello and welcome back to G.A.R Productions. Today we are going to be talking about the new set information from 2025, mostly the summer sets and fall sets. So we're going to start talking about that right now. The first little bit of news, though, we have seen pictures for Fives and Darth Malak. Now, Darth Malak, I'll throw up a picture. I mean, yes, he's a really good minifigure. I'm not super excited simply because I'm not a what is that? The Old Republic fan. I don't mind learning about it, but I'm just not a huge fan. Haven't delved a lot into it. I mean, it's a good figure. Just I'm not super excited about it simply because I'm not a huge fan of the Old Republic. But it's a good figure nonetheless, and really excited for those people that have Darth Revan and Darth not Malik. Oh, what's the other guy? Darth Malgus. So then you kind of have like all three there. So that's pretty cool. We do have though ARC Trooper fives, and overall, with everything now, we get to see his head now in the past couple of hours. I give him a 6 out of 10. The his torso is pretty good. I'd say it's really good. The arm proteen's very nice. His head looks fantastic. I really like that they did a pauldron and a different pauldron. They did very well. I'm very well glad that they did a pauldron like that. They haven't done one like that since the old ARC Trooper from like 2012. So that's very good. His face looks amazing. That the head is like a 10 out of 10. The legs, they're okay. They only did like little bits of gray below his kneecaps, which is supposed to be all gray. So they're okay. And then his helmet's pretty bad. If you look at Fives' helmet in Star Wars: The Clone Wars, this is not that great. It's pretty bad, unfortunately. Like the bottom half's okay, but the top half is just the printing is compared to what it should be. It's like 212 levels, my guys, unfortunately. So, yeah, overall, I give him a 6 out of 10. If you take his helmet off and just display him with his head, way better. Poor guy. But those are the new minifigures, but let's get into the new set information. So, one new update from May is that we are going to be getting a Sith Infiltrator. I believe it's going to be $70. It is going to have Darth Maul. It's going to have Qui-Gon, Padme, and Captain Panaka. So that's exciting, very exciting. Probably be a little bit smaller than the last one, but honestly, I think that's okay. I think the only information, though, that since I talked about was the Bark Speeder Escape with Grogu and Keller and Beck. That is going to be $30. It is going to have two 501st Troopers. So essentially like the old ones from 2020, but helmet holes. So I'm okay with that. Again, not a fan of helmet holes, but I think they should release just the regular 501st now that people can get them with the battle pack out. I like that decision. I also like that it wasn't the shock troopers again, because that's kind of a lot of sets to have shock troopers, so I'm kind of glad that it wasn't shock troopers. So I think that's the new information for the May sets. And then we have more information for the summer sets. Well, again, we had the Mandalorian Super Commando battle pack, 2 Super Commandos, Casca Reeves, and Night Owl. Skeleton Ship Crew ship is coming out June 1st for $130 with 1,325 pieces. Luke Skywalker's pilot mech. We knew most about the June stuff. We'll get to the new stuff here. Oh, okay. But the new things coming out August 1st. First of all, we have set number 75385, Battle of Peridia. $50, 382 pieces. Figures included Grand Admiral Thrawn, Ezra, Ahsoka with her white outfit, Morgan Elsbeth with a new face print, probably going, black eyes, creepy, and then Captain Enoch. So those are going to be the figures. Pretty great figure selection. The only thing I wish was it'd been cool to get one of the Night Troopers. Just saying, I don't see a set where we're getting Night Troopers, but still really great. I don't know. I mean, that's still a good minifigure count. What is that one? That's 5, right? Yeah. So for a $50 set, 5 figures is actually pretty good. Just wish we could be getting some sort of set. And maybe it'll be coming later in the year that we don't know about, or next year, and that's okay. Next, the big one, 75388. Jedi Bob Starfighter for $40 and 310 pieces. Dude, that's crazy. I'm very excited for this set. So it's to come with Jedi Bob, yellow skin like he was in the old gunship from 2002, and then one more figure that we don't know about. I don't know what they're gonna plan on doing. Could be. I hope it's not just an astromech. I'd be a little disappointed. It could be. It'd be kind of cool if they could like re-release like an OG Clone Trooper 2, like an OG Phase 1. That'd be pretty cool. But no clue what the other figure is, but nonetheless, still getting Jedi Bob and in a Starfighter. That's pretty great. I'm super excited about that. And then the crazy one, 75389, Dark Millennium Falcon, $170. Figures included Infinite Darth Vader, so that's like a good Darth Vader in white, Evil Rey, Evil C-3PO with a black arm, Evil Chewbacca, and then a Gungan blue outfit, and then one more minifigure is what they're saying. So that's kind of crazy. I did not expect that. And I will say, I am a little disappointed. I mean, it's still going to be a really cool set. I'm just a tiny bit disappointed because that means that ship is taking any slot for like a turbo tank or a UTAT or an ATOT or an MTT. That would have been one of the big slots that had an opportunity, and it's taking it. So maybe there's still going to be there's a chance here looking at the other ones that maybe there's still like $140 set that hasn't been released. I don't know if all the set numbers have been used or not. I am not 100% sure. But so maybe like, there's a September 1st wave last year with like the Republic gunship, the Coruscant Guard gunship. So maybe we get that this year and we still got a tiny chance, but it's not looking good for getting a big clone set. So don't get your hopes up for like Wolfpack this year, guys. We got some good clone sets have come out and one or two other good ones, but I wouldn't get your hopes too much for other stuff. But that's okay. That is okay. So August 1st, more releases. We have 75393, X-Wing versus TIE Fighter for $110, 1,058 pieces. The X-Wing and TIE Fighter is going to have an X-Wing pilot, TIE Fighter pilot, astromech droid, and 2 more figures. They're supposed to be able to swap their wings, kind of like it's actually a thing in Legends where that happened. I can't remember what they're called, but they're essentially like Frankenfighters. Like, actually, that's an actual thing. But I am hoping they're a bit bigger than the last ones, but I don't know, hopefully. Next one's kind of interesting. Kind of points to what we're getting for the UCS set. 75394 Death Star playset. Oh, sorry. Next set. Not this one. Death Star playset at $80. Don't have a piece count, but comes with Cal Kestis, Darth Vader, and about 5 to 6 more figures. I think the Cal Kestis is actually going to be a 25th anniversary figure potentially. So I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I thought I remember him seeing that, and now I'm not seeing where he is supposed to be a 25th anniversary figure. So it might not be necessarily based off the game with Cal Kestis. It could be something else with a Death Star playset, like maybe in Episode 4, come with like Stormtroopers and like Obi-Wan and Luke or something like that, and then Cal Kestis is on the side like 5s, or maybe it is an actual Jedi Fallen Order or those games based set. So I guess we'll just have to see about that. And then 75396, points to the UCS set. It is Escape from the Sarlacc Pit for $90, 558 pieces. I'm kind of hoping we get some big pieces then for the Sarlacc. I'm kind of thinking that's where the pieces are going. Figures included is Luke, Han, Chewbacca, Lando, Boba Fett, same as in the mech this past year, and then a Weequay. So that's got to be pointing to a UCS Jabba sail barge going perfectly with this. Oh, son, he dropped his binky. Yes, I do have my son here. So if you hear a couple noises, that would be why. But a lot of people have said that, and I would tend to agree that that's probably pointing to the UCS set that is coming. And then the last one that we know of is 75398 buildable C-3PO for $150, 132 pieces, and then it'll come with a little C-3PO, kind of like the R2 coming out earlier in the year. So that is the set information that has come out. I'm sure you guys have seen it. This is coming from 1414 Falcon Fan. I'll try and throw up some pictures of some of the stuff and different things, but especially of Fives and Malik. But pretty excited for stuff. A little disappointed. We're still getting some decent clone sets. More so, I kind of was hoping for like 1 or 2 droid sets later in the year, or like a big clone set, because I'm wondering if we're going to start getting less clone sets soon. So I know a lot of people are excited, and I'm still excited for these. I don't know how many, honestly, I'm going to get, because it's like, I'm glad that they're coming out. I think they'll be great sets. It's just not something that I am personally super interested in, but honestly, this is a pretty good wave. And we don't need clone stuff every year or every time, but yeah, I was just hoping for maybe one big CIS or Republic vehicle later in the year, hopefully, which maybe we got a slim chance, but I don't know, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for liking and subscribing and keeping on doing that. Thank you so much for that. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful time. Look forward to catching you guys on Saturday's video on the top 10 clone troopers that are the middle of the ground on prices. So thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.